Mount Marty program and getting to contact to come over here?
So I started when I was 7 years. Like, I didn't think like I'm gonna play here from Mount Marty. My idea was start playing tennis just for do some sport. And I see that I was a good tennis player. I win too much tournament there in my country. When I was 13 years old, I win, we call Andalusia tournament. I was the number one from there. And yeah, that when I won this tournament, I was able to train with good players. One player for sure you're gonna know is the number one now in Spain. His name is Carlos Alcaraz. I'm his same years and I train with him, but he's in another level. And yeah, when I finish my studies there, I look forward and I say, okay, I will take the tennis to have the opportunity to study outside in another country, and Mount Marty gives me the chance and I take it.
Oh, Alejandro, coming over here from Spain, being part of the Mount Marty program, what are some of your thoughts on the program in Yankton when you first got here, and as well as some of your goals as a player and as a team?
Okay, so when I start, I knew like the new people here in the tennis team, and I don't know, the coach say that we are going to get a good level, and yeah, we are making it. I don't know if we are now the 2 or 3 position in the conference, and we are looking to be the number one. Maybe not this year, but the next year for sure. And yeah, I'm going to put all my effort to try to make it. And I just want to say thank you to my coach and to Mount Marty to give the opportunity.
Well, Alejandro, I think you and the team are doing a great job. We're glad to have you here in Yankton. Hopefully you enjoyed here. I know the weather can be a little more temperamental here than maybe it can be in Spain, but we thank you for dealing with it with us.
It's very different, yeah.
All right, we'll switch things over to Jose now. Jose Andrade. Jose, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you come from, and how did you find your way to Mount Marty?
Okay, so hello, my name is Jose, and I'm from Guayaquil, Ecuador. So I'm a transfer student, so before coming here, I was in William Woods University. So I transferred to here because I know coach from Ecuador. So he told me about the program and I like it. So it was a challenge for me also to came here, upward, South Dakota. And well, I like the program and I chose this path. In Ecuador, I used to play since I was 12, 13 years old because I used to play soccer first or football first. So like, I was playing both and I decided to take tennis because I like it. I had more friends. I was making more friends in tennis than soccer. So, and also here, like I like the setting here. Also, like I don't like too much the weather, to be honest. It's really cold sometimes.
As someone who's lived in the Midwest my entire life, I don't like the weather here either. So there's no shame about that at all. I know you mentioned playing soccer when you're growing up. Are you a big fan of soccer still now? And yeah. I'll try not to embarrass myself like I did with Alejandro earlier.
No, like I love football. Can I call it football?
Oh yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, I love football. So like, yeah, I think it's really entertaining and I love to watch it. Who's
your favorite team? Some of your favorite players as well.
So my favorite team is one in my country. It's called Barcelona, and my favorite player is Lionel Messi. Of course. Messi.
All right. Well, I can't make the same mistake now, so I appreciate that. But growing up playing soccer and transitioning to tennis, did that just growing up as an athlete, did that help your transition to the court at all, or how did playing that sport when you were younger help you in tennis?
Well, I think like it wasn't that hard because I was an athlete since I was a little. And also like it started getting harder every time I was growing up because the level was better every year. So like I would say my transition in changing to tennis, like it wasn't that hard because I was already in a good shape.
What have been some of your most enjoyable moments being part of the Mount Marty program?
So like I would say last week when we played Midlands. So like we were the first team that beat Midland in conference like in how many years? In 4 years. So like that was amazing. The energy in the court. Like we were down 3-0 and we came back. So it was amazing, the energy, everything. And I would say that's the best moment I've been having since I'm here.
All right, well, thank you both, Alejandro and Jose, for coming in and talking today here on the Lancer Locker. You guys are doing a great job right now for Mount Marty Tennis, currently in the midst of statistically the best season in program history. So congratulations to both of you guys. We're very happy to have both of you here in Yankton being part of this program.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Oh, always, always. We're going to take a quick break here in the Lancer Locker. When we come back, we'll have Coach Venueza of Mount Marty Tennis here on for the Lancer Locker.
Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are a ready-to-drink vodka and tequila-based cocktail with no carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, and only 100 calories. It's guaranteed to be bursting with flavor in every sip. The Carbless Mix Pack is sure to please any crowd with a compilation of all the best-selling ready-to-drink cocktails, including sweet, citrus, and a twist of tequila flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and margarita. Grab some today. Carbless Cocktails. Less is more.
I learned a lot of sayings from my dad. One of them was, do one thing, do it better than anyone else. At Dakota Mac, that one thing is long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate. If you're considering expanding your ag operation or restructuring your debt, give Dakota Mac a call. They'll be happy to walk you through your options.
Hi, it's Jeff Wolfgram from Dakota Mac. Call us at 800-682-4578 to learn how Dakota Mac products can work for you.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
Have you seen the new UTVs and ATVs on the lot at Lewis & Clark Ford? I'm Brandon Tykrow, and I'm excited to announce that Lewis & Clark Ford is now selling Massimo Motorsports products. We have on hand Massimo UTVs and ATVs with very affordable prices and financing available. Massimo comes standard with winches and touchscreens with the ability to add many more accessories. Stop at Lewis & Clark Ford and check them out, and look for boats coming soon. Lewis & Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more. All at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. For your convenience, you can call and order curbside pickup or order online at meatlodge.com. The Meat Lodge in Yankton, on the way to the lake on Highway 52.
Are you thinking of buying or selling your home? With low inventory and higher interest rates, the process can be frustrating. This is Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'd love to sit down with you and talk about our current market and how I can help you navigate through the process. Give me a call at 605-664-5555, and we'll explore the possibilities.
Welcome back in here on the Lancer Locker. Big thank you to Alejandro and Jose for talking to me earlier on about Mount Marty Tennis and how they're helping the program currently in the midst of their best season in program history. We turn it to the guy in charge now, Augusto Venueza. You're not just the men's head coach, Coach Venueza. You're also in charge of the women's team, so we'll talk about that a bit. But first, how are you doing today with everything, coming in and talking about some tennis?
Pretty good, pretty good. We really appreciate the invitation, as we want to know and connect with the people from the community in order to support the tennis team. It's always lovely that the support that Yankton is giving us, and all the players from all the part of the world, men and women, can really feel that. It really feels good.
You know, Coach, I believe it was Jose mentioned earlier that he knows you from before his time at Mount Marty. So what is your background? Where did you come from, and what path led you here?
Well, I basically have been in the tennis world for more than 10 years coaching, and I would say right now it's more than 15 years playing. So it's a beautiful journey. I have teach from tennis academies, from junior academies, from resorts, and have done the groundwork before going for the right spot. And this opportunity that Mount Marty offered to rebuild the program, it was really good, and it's one of the most important reasons why I decided to start here.
And for people who may not be aware, how long have you been here at Mount Marty? And then talk about anybody you have helping you with as assistant coaches or anything, or if it's just you out there.
First of everything, I would say this is my second semester here. We have to say big thanks to Coach Vanessa Rogne, who has been helping with the program here and there, more than supporting even when I have to go overseas to renew my visa. It's like she has been really helpful. Or AD, Andy, who's basically putting the stepping stone on the program and make it build from that. Make sure that my guys are fine, making sure that in the winter break, on fall break, or spring break, all my guys are safe, they're getting the meal. So for me, it's not only a coach job, it is a team job, and the guys are actually, and girls get to see that and how the program is developing, not only from the athletic perspective, but also as human beings, and in the future as they will be professional in the labor world.
And let's talk about the men's side on your team so far. Obviously, we just got done talking with Jose and Alejandro. We got to meet them a little bit. Talk about some other guys you have on your team who are in that top flight and really contributing at that level.
Well, I would say everyone on the team is contributing. Like we're really lucky that just don't have 6 players, that we have 8, 9, 10 players that really want to be there, and that's something I value. It's like effort is non-negotiable, as my motto. It's like we want people that want to grind to earn their spot. We have some challenge matches, so they actually get to earn their spot, stay in their spot. Alexander Makarov from Ukraine has been a great leader in and off the court. Pablo Rivas coming as a freshman here, joining the opportunity transfer Louis Liner, and top 6 right now. I have 3 guys competing every day for their spot, and they earning it. And that's something I really value, like people that are really here to compete, earn their spot, and at the same time you have this camaraderie on the team.
And we got to talk, Coach, about the turnaround here for the men's program for Mount Marty Tennis. Already the most wins in a single season in program history at 9 right now on the year. Unfortunately, coming off a loss in the last meet, but it was a close one, and you've been competing in the GPAC 2-1 in conference play. What has, in your opinion, helped lead to this turnaround?
I would say it's a mix of things. It's the right opportunity with the right players and people willing to believe in the project. Is not going to be overnight, but we have guys grinding all the time. We have the girls really competing, and we're really shifting the mentality from, hey, we are tennis, we're like 1-10, to like, hey, we can do this to win, to then is like, let's win. So you are not part of the conversation, but you start to see that your players change the chip, and they actually transfer it to the court, and they actually slowly just stop telling that narrative of the underdog, and basically you are becoming a competitor and going from there, regardless if win or lose. Like yesterday, we lost. We didn't want the loss. Nobody wants a loss, but all the guys were grinding, and 4-3 is like, there's sometimes you win, there's sometimes you lose, but you make the most out of it, and you're there to compete. And that's what I say to my guys. It's like, if you lose, but you never switch your attitude. You gave it all, and that's about it. That's what I value.
And, we've been talking about the men's team and how they're in the midst of an absolutely amazing season so far. The women's team also has come along very well this year, as you're the head coach over there. 4-4 overall, got the first conference win in a couple years for the women's program just yesterday, or just on Sunday. So you could talk about the women's side of this program as well. Who's really stepped up and taken some leadership roles over there?
Yeah, I would say it's a new team. The way you see it is a new team. Just the fact that you're having 4 freshmen in the team, and we have an unite group where it's slowly building to a competitive program. I would say all my freshmen have great communication, and coming from Spanish-speaking countries, then the cultural shock the girls that are already here, they really help a lot. So that's something I really value because it makes more comfortable and they feel it not so far from home. So yesterday we saw great energy. We have the girls competing, wanting the win, and looking forward for more. Than that for me, that's the most important. Like when people want more and more and more, but doing the proper work that builds up to that.
And I like how you mentioned in there there can be some culture shock coming to Yankton. You got players on both teams from all over the world. How do you and your staff and then Mount Marty as a university help people transition into coming into Yankton, coming into a new culture and really settling in and being able to put their focus out on the court?
Well, I would say we have to rely in Mount Marty values. It really helped the fact of the servant leadership, the fact that we have people stepping up and showing to the players how they can be better, or if they need help, we are here to communicate, to assist in everything they have on a reach, and that is really important. Like one example is get to know the community. We had some tennis clinics where like players from high school, players from middle school get to know the players, and at the same time the interest from the sport, and the main goal is build this project. Is not just win. It's more like we all are part of Yankton. We all part of Mount Marty. So let's make the most out of it. And that's what I say to my players, because we have cultural shocks like, oh, I come from a big city. Oh, I come from a warm place. So I don't like this. But at the inside, it's like, hey, you have teammates, you have friends, you have special moments. The woman's able to achieve a lot of wins. It's like, oh, we could win. We could do this and that. The guys doing the math in the conference is like, they're like English, like math teachers, like statistics, like, oh, if I do this and I do that and I do that, let's see what number we are. When at the end of the day, I say like, let's go match by match, and we go from there. That's it. Like that's the long-term the way you build projects. It's not gonna be overnight. Let's don't overthink about it. Let's work for it. And the community is here to help. I would say English barrier, the language barrier sometimes is a little bit tough for some guys, but they eventually getting better. And I encourage the team that's speaking English, the communication in between languages, so that way it becomes easier. And it's good that we have some symbiosis, like from different countries get to ask about cultures, and in a good way, we slowly start to know from more parts around the world, and you become more similar than you think. Like this guy, I have a player called Shriyan Banatan from Malaysia, and they eat more spicy. And on the other side, I have a girl from Colombia that also eats spicy. And it's like, oh, okay, both guys, different cultures, but they like the same kind of food. So it's really interesting that have things in common. Or you have two guys here right now. You have Polo, you have Andrade, talking about Barcelona. Maybe the one is from Ecuador, the other one is from Spain. They argue who's the original one, but like, there we go. You have a conversation topic and more team bonding. That's what I want. A great environment that also pushes you to be more competitive and not also be an athlete, be a student athlete, to be able to succeed in and off the court.
All right, well, thank you for taking time today to talk to me, Coach. Obviously, you guys are building a program brick by brick over there. You're doing very well right now. The old adage, Rome wasn't built in a day, but Mount Marty tennis program is getting better every single day. I think they got the right guy in charge, and they got the right group of guys around it right now. Thank you and Alejandro and Jose for all coming in and talking to me today. Good luck this weekend. I know you guys got some matches with Hastings College coming up on Saturday right here in Yankton, so good luck with those.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your time. We hope to have as many people over there. There's always good opportunity to people to see the matches, get to know the guys and the girls, and add names and faces together. So we're looking forward to have receiving Hastings at the high school at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
All right, it'll be awesome. That's at Yankton High School, you said?
Correct.
Awesome. Get out there and support Mount Marty tennis, the men's and women's. Thank you, Coach Vinuesa, again for taking time.
Powerful changes occur when people unite. At United Way of Greater Yankton, we unite people to activate positive change and to make lives better. Help us build a brighter future for all. through access to healthcare, basic needs, a good education, and financial stability. Learn more about United Way of Greater Yankton, our mission, our programs, and how you can help online at yanktonyunitedway.org. Together, united, we are building a brighter future for all.
New starting wages at Parker of Yankton.
Parker of Yankton is excited to announce a new generous wage increase. This wage increase includes all production positions, assemblers, machine ops, setups, and material handlers, plus a second shift differential. Parker provides some of the best benefits in the area, and in case you missed it, new increased wages. Apply today at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
Everyone loves something different about our buffet, which is good because buffet has something for everyone. This is Annie from Yankton Pizza Ranch. Come in and fill your plate with good food that makes you feel good inside. Don't see your favorite pizza on the buffet? Request it using Buffet Your Way. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the very first slice. Grab the country's best chicken paired with tasty sides and finish off with sweet cactus bread at Yankton Pizza Ranch.
Brandon is super pumped about Runza.
Runza is so sweet.
Especially all their desserts.
Oh, those are the sweetest.
Chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream cones, 4 flavors of shakes, chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream sandwiches.
Literally sweet.
Aw, I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I love Runza.
So sweet of you. Come satisfy your sweet tooth. Because Runza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards in Yankton.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. Smart Trailer from Sureco is still the most complete line of electric accessories for your grain trailer. Smart accessories such as the 4500 Series HD electric tarp, Pro Trap, and Auto Trap electric hopper doors, and the Drive Max Auger Drive Kit from Sureco both offer convenience and peace of mind for operators. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
All right, we're back here on the Lancer Locker for the final time. My name is Tel Tanner. Big thank you to Braden Butler for taking those interviews as I had to run over to Riverside Field, get ready for a baseball game. With those reschedules, we had to schedule things a little different on our end as well. So everybody thank Braden for being able to talk with those tennis coaches as I was unfortunately having to run out to go cover baseball, as we're doing today as well. Augusto Vinuesa, Jose Andrade, and Alejandro Polo were the guys in the booth. Love all 4 of those guys. They seem like really good people, and wish them luck as the season continues to roll on. Once again, they're hosting Hastings on Saturday is when that one will be. They're going to be at Orange City, or at Northwestern College in Orange City next Wednesday. That's going to do it for the Lancer Locker today. We're going to keep this outro short because we're going straight to Mount Marty University baseball. My name's Tel Tanner. I'm actually over at the field right now, pre-recording this one in the morning. So let's go ahead and finish things up. We'll go straight